welcome to the village. Happy Thursday, everyone. Not Thursday, today's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I want Thursday to get here. All right, happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the village. Come on into the village. Have a seat, make yourself comfortable. All right, we have an exciting guest today, so you want to come on in and take a seat. Be sure to share this live with all of your teacher friends, all of your educators, all of your moms who want to be entrepreneurs and business owners. You want to share, because we're going to talk about passion to profit. That's right. We're going to talk about starting our own home-based business. We want to take our game to the next level. So if you are interested in starting your own business, then you want to tune in and grab a pen and paper. You know, I always say that. Grab a pen and paper because we want to take notes. Welcome, guys, to the village. You know, it's Tuesday, so that means we're going live. We're going to talk about education. We're going to talk about teacher leadership. We're going to talk about coaching, all that good stuff on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today, we have a special guest. Rasheeda Green is here to tell us a little bit about taking our passion and turning it into a business. So all you educators and teacher leaders who are passionate about education and leadership or teaching and literature, whatever it is that you're passionate about, she's going to teach us how to take that and turn it into a business. All right? So welcome to the village, Rasheeda.
Thank you for having me. So excited.
Yes. Those of you who are just joining us again, welcome to the village. We are a professional learning community of teacher leaders, and we come together on Tuesdays and Thursdays to talk about education, leadership, service, collaboration, and community. And we know that iron sharpens iron. So we come together to help each other grow professionally. And we talk about different topics such as education, school culture, business, who knows? Today, we're going to talk about taking our passion and creating a business. So that's right. Again, passion to profit. Join the discussion. Put your questions, your comments in the chat. You want to add to it, and Rasheeda and I will definitely respond to your comments. So, Rasheeda, welcome
Yes.
to the village. Tell the people who you are.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rasheeda Green. I am the founder and CEO of Mompreneur HQ, where we help moms start, grow, and scale home-based virtual businesses so that they can build the life of their dreams without neglecting themselves or their families in the process. I am a wife. I am a mother of 2 little girls, and I'm passionate about helping other people succeed.
Wonderful. Again, you use the word passion. You said you're passionate about helping others succeed. So the first thing we want to do before we talk about passion to profit is really talk about like what is passion. You know, it's something that I'm passionate about. Is that just a hobby or something that I'm thinking about occasionally? Like, what is your passion? How do you identify what your passion is?
Well, passion really is just a strong liking or desire. And some things that we may be passionate about could be reading, dancing, gardening. It could be something like, for me, helping other people to succeed, empowering others. So that is truly just the basics of passion. And it is a feeling that's so strong that if you love this thing, it doesn't matter if you get paid to do it. Like
Wow.
someone might think that, if I'm not getting paid to do it, I'm not doing it. Well, that's not something that you're necessarily passionate about, because when you're passionate about doing a thing, then you just go about doing it. And if you get paid, that's the icing. But the cake
Right.
is your passion.
Awesome. So I'm passionate about teaching and helping others as well. So we have that in common. And one of the things that I love is coaching and helping teachers develop practice. So that is something I'm passionate about. So as you can see, guys, I'm here during the pandemic. alive doing this thing to help teachers and help teacher leaders and building this community because it's my passion. It's something that, I can't help but to do because I'm passionate about it. It's in me. When I go to sleep at night, I'm thinking about it. When I wake up, I'm thinking about it, after I pray and do all that great stuff. So it's something that I'm passionate about and it aligns with my core values and my beliefs. So that's something else to kind of figure out, is this passion of mine something that I want to take to the next level and start a business? So it can't be something that you're like, oh, well, I can just make money from it. That is not, you're not going to succeed. So you want to make sure that it's something that, again, aligns to who you are and your core beliefs. That is something that's in your heart, it's in your soul. So it really has to be your passion. All right. So what's the first step on turning our passion to profit, Rasheeda?
The first step is to one, identify what you're passionate about. And it sounds strange to say because you would think that as an individual you would know what you're passionate about, but sometimes we don't. Sometimes we think it's just something that we do and not even realize that that's something that we love to do, that regardless if we were getting paid for it, we would do it. So sometimes it just takes a matter of doing some small introspect introspective thinking to say, okay, what do I like doing? What would I do if I wasn't getting paid to do it? What do my friends say that I'm good at? Because sometimes we don't even recognize sometimes our passion, but a friend could be like, oh my goodness, girl, you're so stylish. I like how you coordinate those outfits together. Girl, you were good with that, or how your makeup is always be, I love that. And you might think that's just something that you do, but it may be a passion. It may be a gift that you have that other people are not gifted to do. And so, just ask the question. And like I said, even asking your friends could be a way to go with that. So the first step would be to identify what you are passionate about.
All right. So I have to identify my passion. Okay. People always say, oh, wow, you're great at coaching, you're great at teaching. What I do now, like what can I do now to start my business?
Okay, what's
After I identify now what?
Okay, so sure. Once you've identified what it is that you enjoy doing, and you've kind of got a good gist of it, the next thing you want to do is find out is this a good business idea? So you got to pretty much test out your passion. Is this something that other people are paying for, a service that other people are paying for? And now once you've gotten that far, there's a market for what it is that you like to do, what you enjoy to do. So once you've identified your passion, once you now know that other people actually pay for the service that you want to do, then you start moving into the how. Like, well, how do I get this business off the ground? And so you want to identify what it is that you want to do. Now, mind you, side hustles they can take up some time, or they don't. But you, as the entrepreneur, you get to map out how much time this is going to take. You have to identify your level of commitment to this passion project, and see how you want to service people. So if you say, I'm a teacher full time, and that does not mean that once the bell rings, my day is over. I still have to go home, do lesson plans. I have to grade papers. So, I don't have all this time. I don't have 40 hours additional to work on this business. So you actually have to identify how much time you're looking to commit to doing this side hustle. And then once you've identified the schedule that you're going to work around for this business, then you can start looking at, well, what type of service am I going to be able to provide? Because for makeup, you can actually, as an example, you can actually go and do people's weddings or birthday parties, in person. Or you can decide, I don't have time for that. It's too inflexible. They could be up, it could be Saturday weddings, 3 or 4 Saturday weddings. So then an option might be, well, maybe I should take this virtual. Maybe I want to just teach courses online. I want to teach you how to make that evening look. or to get that shadowy that shadowy look around your eye. So maybe I'll just produce something that I can do once and then sell to many people. So it just really depends on what you're willing to commit to doing to identify what your next step is going to be.
Awesome, awesome. And one of the things, Rashida, that I tell people all the time, coaches have coaches. So yes, I'm a certified life coach. I'm a leadership coach, but I have a coach. Denise Merriweather, she's my coach. Shout out to Denise.
Yes,
You
indeed.
know, she's my coach. So she helped me turn my passion to profit and help me take that pivot so that I can go from my career to my calling. And that's what I'm doing. So I want to know, Rashida, what is the value of getting a coach and getting someone to help you along this journey of going from passion to profit?
Well, that is a great question. It is definitely a journey. And Mompreneur HQ was born out of that same journey. Because I was a mom, I had young kids at home, but I had this desire, this passion to want to help other people. So and I had an entrepreneurial spirit where I wanted to make a business of it. So I wanted to be able to make a business that would allow me flexibility, allow me to be able to do what I want to do on a schedule that I needed, to be able to still take care of my household and my children, and then still bring in an income with the skill sets that I have. And I didn't have that support when I first started out. So, not having the support, not having the direction, it led me into focus now as a coach on mom entrepreneurship because of the needs that I had then, which was a need for support, a need for guidance. And I did actually have, I've had several coaches, but now I have a life coach, a business coach, and a book coach. So how important is a coach? Very important, because they see your spots. They keep you accountable to the plans that
Yes,
you've made, and the goals that you've set. Now, they're your goals, they're your responsibility, but having someone there to be able to push you, to drive you, to motivate you, and remind you of the things that you said that you wanted for your life, that's invaluable. And I definitely would concur that having a coach, it helps you to bring out those things in you that you didn't really think you were capable of doing until you actually do it.
exactly, exactly. I love what you said. The coaches help see your blind spot. Your
Absolutely.
blind spot. So the things that you don't see, they're there to kind of identify, like, hey, did you think about this? Or maybe you should watch out for X, Y, and Z. But again, your vision, your passion, that's yours. So they just help to ask questions to get it out of you. Because
Hmm.
your gift is your gift. God gave it to you. Your coach is just there to help you. So again, guys, we're talking about passion to profit. A lot of our teachers are so talented, so skilled, and some of the teachers have ideas. They want to write a book. They want to start a business or
Do
become
it.
an educational consultant. So they need some support. Sometimes they feel scared because being in the classroom is our comfort zone, and we may need that extra push. So, Rashida, what advice would you give a teacher or anyone who's out there watching with the village who say, you know what, my 9 to 5 is my comfort zone. I'm happy with that. I have all these great ideas, but I'll just stay with my career. What advice would you give them?
Well, listen, I know for teachers in particular, because I wanted to dip my toe into teaching. And so I started as a teaching assistant, and I saw the struggle up close and personal with my teachers who were putting in long hours, coming in early, leaving out late, bringing a bag home with them, bringing in supplies, bringing in snacks for those students they knew were not getting the nourishment that they needed at home. And so they wore many hats. And I definitely respect those who went on strike and those who fight to get equality and better pay. Because if we didn't have teachers, where would this world be? They teach us everything that we know. Even if you are a parent, you're a teacher. And if you fail to teach your children, the teachers in the school, they're backing you up. So if we
Exactly.
didn't have teachers, I don't know where we would be, but statistics show that but there's a great percentage of the teachers out there in the world who have a side hustle because they just need an additional income. But besides the income, if you have a passion, a desire to do something, it's in your heart and it keeps nagging at you and you keep putting it off, it's probably right now that you need to go ahead and get that business started. It's
Exactly.
probably right now that you need to just write it on paper and then start researching how you can make that happen because the job is not promised. And that's part of my story. I was employed with my company for over 15 years. And I told them I was pregnant, and 2 weeks later, I was let go. And so your job is not, it's just not guaranteed. And then with everything that happened with COVID, a lot of teachers just said, I can't go back because who's going to watch my children? So they made a tough decision to stay home. And so many of those moms actually turned into entrepreneurs during this season, whether it was a multi-level marketing business or something that they created on their own because they needed to be able to bring in an income to support their family. So don't think of it as something extra. If it's your passion, it's something you're destined to do. You're going to need to get it out. Otherwise, it's going to keep harassing you. And so I would definitely encourage you to write down a list of 1 to 5 things that you enjoy, that you are passionate about, that you would do if it if it if you didn't have to get paid for it. Write
Yeah.
those things down, look at them, find out what you look at the industry, see if there's a market for it, and then just start researching how you can get help to get your business started. So whether that be a business coach or a leadership coach or career coach, get the help that you need so that you can get started today. It really doesn't take a lot now with the industry that we're in and the technological advances that we have. You can do a lot online, which is why I promote home-based online businesses, not only for the tax benefits, because there are quite a few when you are a home-based business versus a brick and mortar, but also because it's all online. You really don't have to invest a lot of money. Now, where you might want to invest is in a good coach so that you make sure that your blind spots are covered and you're not doing things that are not benefiting you and your business. But definitely get started. That's my recommendation. Identify
Yeah.
your passion and get started.
Get started. The time is now. Listen, don't be like me. I waited probably over 15 years to get started. The village was thought, and I thought about it maybe 15 years ago or more, and I put it on the shelf. Put it on the shelf. And it kept nagging at me, kept nagging at me. My husband kept bothering me. Like, what happened to the village? What happened to the village? And so finally, I said, you know what? I'm going to get started. 2020, this is the year. 2020. And y'all know what happened, right? 2020. I called my coach and I said, oh, it's a whole pandemic out there. Like, we can't do the village. We can't have networking events and meetups for teachers and trainings for teachers. She said, why not? You have a computer, you have the internet, you have social media. There you go. Start the village. So this is how the village was born, guys, during a pandemic. We are here. So the time is now. Listen to Rasheeda. She's telling us right. Don't wait. If you have that passion, that burning desire to start a business or start some type of ministry or a business, whatever it is that's in your heart, start it. The time is now. Yes, I know we're still in a pandemic, but like she said, do it virtually. Get online. Use Facebook, Instagram. I don't know, TikTok. I don't have no idea. Call a business coach and get started. So, Rashida, any final advice that you can give us as far as what to do? I don't want the people to be like me and wait 15 years. So, any other advice?
Hmm. Other than to get started now and to find you a coach or mentor, I would definitely say um, get the research done and rally your support.
Mm-hmm.
Rally your cheerleaders together and have them to help you stay accountable. Because a lot of times we do give up because we don't have the support. And again, I know about that. And that's how Mompreneur HQ got started. So find you a group of friends or colleagues who will support you and encourage you and be your cheerleaders so that you stay motivated. Now, mind you, motivation is not external. It has to be something you desire, but it does help when you have a cheering squad behind you.
And there's a difference between accountability partners and then your cheerleaders. Total difference. Because your cheerleaders are just going to be there to say, go girl, go. Oh, that was wonderful. That's great. Your accountability partners are like, excuse me, you said you would do X, Y, and Z by April 4th, and it's now what date? So they're going to hold you accountable. They're not going to just, say everything's beautiful. They're going to
Right.
give you constructive feedback and criticism and
Hmm.
keep pushing you forward based on what you said you were going to do. So you need a balance. You need your cheerleaders because sometimes you do need someone to kind of rub your back and say it's going to be all right. But you need someone to push you as well. And that's where a great coaching will come into place as well. All right. So thanks again, Rasheeda. Where can people find you and follow you and connect with you, Rasheeda?
Sure. I am at www.themompreneurhq.com is the website. I also have the Mompreneur HQ on Twitter, the Mompreneur HQ on Instagram, and the Mompreneur HQ, 3 words, on Facebook. And if you check me out on the website, I do have a freebie out there for you, 10 reasons why you should start a home-based virtual business now. And if you go ahead and check that out, we'll go ahead and send you a free digital copy. And those are going to be 10 good reasons. And they are good reasons to go ahead and get started now.
Yes, I think I'll be clicking on that as well. So, Rasheeda, make sure that you put that link in the comments later on so we can all
Okay,
find it.
yes, I'll go back and do that.
Yes. So thanks again for joining the village. So you have joined the village. I always want to get my folks to commit to joining the village, right? To join
Yes,
the
ma'am.
village.
I am in the village.
She's part of the village, guys. She closed the door, locked the door. She can't leave. She's part of the village. So, guys, so if you didn't write all that information down, don't worry. She's part of the village. You're going to see her again, okay? As long as you join the village. You have to join the village if you want to see Rashida again, okay? In here, in the village, you know what we do. We're about growing together. It's about collaboration and about community, all right? So, again, thank you, Rashida. We'll see you again in the village,
Thank
all
you for
right?
having me.
Thank you. All right, so village. Oh my goodness. I hope you were inspired by that. Oh my goodness. Now I know that many of you have awesome ideas. You guys are talented. How do I know? Because you are a teacher. And teachers are awesome, okay? We have so many great ideas, so many innovative ideas that we can use to create a business. I know because I did it, and if I can do it, you can do it. So be sure to start that business. If you have an idea, if you have a burning passion and desire to start a business, the time is now. Don't let a pandemic hold you back. Okay, so again, follow the Village guys on Facebook and Instagram at the Village LG. Again, follow and share this information with all your teacher friends so that we can continue building our community of leaders. Because it takes a village to build leaders, strong leaders, teachers, schools, and communities. Again, teacher leadership is a mindset, not a position. So we want to continue to build and grow together. Join us on Thursday, guys, because we have an awesome lineup of teachers and educators joining us on Thursday to repeat the conversation about toxic school culture. Oh my goodness, y'all do not want to miss that. So again, join us on Thursday. We have Sean Mason, Principal Sean Hurt, Principal Deborah Howard and our niece Williams. You join us, guys. Please, please, please join us on Thursday. Join us on Thursday to talk about school culture. All right. So again, take care. Again, join the village, guys. Take care.